what are we doing here? I'm not. I've committed no crime.
So
I have gummies in my car and a vape.
Okay. Okay.
And then you said you smelled weed when I drove by, which is impossible.
Okay.
Dude, yelling "F you" to the police.
I understand.
That's freedom of speech.
That is.
I mean, he can tell us "F off" all day.
Typically, when we cover videos like this, we see police officers who are arrogant, they abuse their power, and they have huge egos. But in this particular situation, this cop's ego may have finally caught up with him.
I don't know why, just so you know. It says it's a Lincoln Continental. My computer doesn't know what a navigator is for some reason. No, on my computer. I don't know why. I have no idea. You better hide.
This cop reached speeds as high as 72 miles per hour in a 40 mile per hour zone. You would think that he's going to an emergency call. Here we can clearly see that he's putting the lives of innocent citizens in danger because we see the speed is 40 miles per hour, but yet he's 32 miles per hour above the speed limit. And let's see why.
125 can come.
Fine.
I'll be clear from that stop. I have another stop. I'm gonna be at Cleveland and Oakwood. Correction. Cleveland and Grovemont. King John 1127. King John 1127. You start me another unit.
I copy Cleveland. What was the cross street?
Hey, stick both your hands out the window. Grovemont. Both of them now.
You guys Cleveland and Oakland.
Step out of the car.
What are you stopping me for?
I'll tell you. Get out. Take your seatbelt off.
Tell me why you're stopping.
Get out of the car now.
You got a reason?
Get out of the car.
Okay, you're gonna
face the
manhandle
car.
me? Okay.
I'm detaining you for disorderly conduct.
Oh?
And then you also decided that you wanted to reach or hide something underneath the glove box or inside the.
I don't know what you're talking
all right.
about.
4 to 6. I just came from Bethany back in the town.
You go ahead and this is going to be a lawsuit.
That's
bud.
fine. You're being detained.
You have no reason to detain me.
I do.
You have stated
I do.
not a legal reason.
So the reason why I'm detaining you,
Is what?
3 reasons. One, I can smell the weed.
Weed?
Yeah, I can smell weed coming from you. Were you smoking weed? Because when you passed me, I could smell it.
That's ridiculous.
Second thing is, you yelled out of the car, "Fucking pig."
Yes.
And there is truly a reason for this stop. It was because this driver passed by the initial traffic stop that this cop was on and called the cop a pig. He screamed it out of his window. And so this cop decided to speed down the road at high speeds, over 40 miles per hour. He reached speeds as high as 72 miles per hour, putting other people in jeopardy just because his ego was hurt. But let's see how this works out in the end.
You know that's disorderly conduct in the state of Ohio.
I don't know anything about that.
You can't yell obscenities towards someone. So you obstructed me from doing my job because I had to stop.
Give me a ticket.
Listen
Let's
to
do
me.
it. I'll
Listen
take
to
a ticket. I have nothing else to say.
I have one detained.
I'm silent from here on out. You can arrest
Okay.
me.
Okay. Do you have any weapons on you?
No, never did.
All right, spread your legs. What's this?
Probably keys.
Okay.
I have no weapons, so. There you go. I've committed no crime.
Okay. I'm gonna have you take a seat in my car.
You're just taking it personally.
No, I'm not taking anything.
You definitely are.
Mm-mm.
You just came ripping up after me.
I know.
I got nothing illegal.
I'm not putting you up here. I'm putting you back here. Is there a reason why you didn't stop? almost half mile down the road.
I didn't know you were coming after me. How would I know you're coming after me?
So
I was about to pull over and let you pass me.
There's a police car, lights and siren behind you, and you just decided that you weren't gonna.
I was
pull
pulling
over?
or I was deciding to pull into this road.
Okay.
I wasn't trying to like
Go ahead and take
run.
a seat.
This isn't new. Several people have believed that the police were behind them, maybe going to pull someone else over or going to a call, and maybe you pull over and they pull over behind you and you're completely shocked like, what did I do? You have no clue that they were pulling you over. That's happened to me before. That and also this. This cop is detaining this man because he said something that the cop did not like. This cop has never heard of the Supreme Court case, Houston v. Hill, that says freedom of speech. Cops, you can't do anything about it. Toughen up, get thicker skin, and do your job.
Go ahead.
So, whatever you put in the glove box, or underneath the passenger seat, or underneath your seat, I'm gonna check.
It has a fire.
So, sir, I got a question for you. I'm gonna read your rights. You're not under arrest.
You haven't read my rights. You just said I'm being detained.
I know that. I'm reading your rights.
Oh, I thought you said
No.
I
You
read.
have the right to remain
He's
silent.
going to.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you do or say can be used against you in court of law. You have the right to have during present or questioning. Down 4-1, one be appointed. Do you understand your rights?
I believe.
Okay. What do you not understand?
No, I believe I understand them. I'm not.
I just need a yes or no.
Yeah, I believe I understand.
Okay. I do have a question for you. Are you willing to answer my question?
I don't know. Ask away. I mean,
It's. Do you want an attorney present during questioning? It's kind of a yes or no.
what are we doing here? I'm not. I've committed no crime.
So
I have gummies in my car and a vape.
okay.
And then you said you smelled weed when I drove by, which is impossible.
Okay.
So
Well,
what are you cooking up?
so that's
Seriously.
that's the thing is you do have a vape in your car.
Of course.
Okay. So the thing is, and you have gummies. You know the whole new law, right? You have to have it in the trunk if you're with it. If you have it with you now.
I haven't heard anything about that.
Yeah, they passed it on Friday.
Well,
Last
then that's
Friday.
brand new, and I'll take the hit.
Okay.
Lock me up, man.
in your gummies. Okay. And like you said, we'll figure out how it goes in court.
Am I still being detained? Or you just want to keep me cuffed?
No, you're under arrest now.
I'm under arrest. For what? For what?
I just said disorderly conduct.
Okay. Is that going to fly in court? Let him know before he makes a bad call. So, he's making a bad call right now.
Any speed, any traffic, any. I had him not yielding to me, but that's about it.
So, here's what I would do. Since that law just went into effect Friday,
Okay.
I would educate them. So, hey, future reference, law changed Friday, today's Sunday.
Okay.
Just so you know, you can't transport this stuff like that. It needs to be in your trunk.
Okay.
The other thing, dude yelling "F you" to the police,
I
that's
understand.
freedom of speech.
That
I
is.
mean, he can tell us "F off" all day.
But I was on a traffic stop with other people around me. It is actually disorderly conduct.
No, it's not disorderly conduct. The law doesn't change because you were on a traffic stop and he was passing by your location and decided to use his constitutionally protected right, his freedom of speech. Just because you're on a traffic stop, that doesn't change. And even though he's receiving good advice from his partner or zone partner here, he's still trying to fight against the good advice. He wants to arrest this guy because his ego is really hurting right now.
But I know where you're coming from.
If I were you, I would cut him loose.
Okay.
I would cut
You're
him loose.
OIC, so you're.
I would cut him loose.
Okay.
Say, here's the thing.
Hey Jeff, I'm coming up behind you. All right. So listen. The whole stop, right? Disorderly conduct. So I'm going to explain this to you. Just let me explain it to you so you can understand it.
So we're going through with it.
No, I'm
No,
not
no.
charging you.
No,
okay.
All I'm
You're
doing
gonna
is
be on your way.
educating.
He's just
Okay.
talking to you.
Making
So-
sure I was getting
So look,
ready to let you
printed,
have it.
look how long it is. I printed off from the state website so you know I didn't alter it in any way. So disorderly conduct, right? Making an unreasonable noise or offensively coarse utterance, gesture, or display communicating unwanted, grossly behavior to any person. So,
Right, but this all has context, and the context right there is not applicable. So I don't need your education. I'll take this and I'll be on my way.
so
We're done.
Listen, I'm trying to talk to you.
Bro, if we're done, we're done.
Can we just talk to him?
I don't want to talk.
Okay.
I want to
Okay,
go about
so-
my way. I'll read this. I'll educate myself.
Okay.
I'll follow the rules.
So,
But you came up on me extra butthurt, and that's
No,
what this
that-
is all about.
it's not.
It is.
Listen.
You were butthurt, and
Listen.
you came up on
Okay.
me.
Listen.
So I'm gonna
Let me
flex my
one
First
thing-
Amendment. I'm done.
Jeff,
Hold on.
your
Are you detaining me?
stop.
Listen, we
Your
have to tell
vape.
you about the vape
Your
thing.
vape
That's
is on
all.
your trunk,
We're trying to tell you.
and your
that the law
gummies.
changed.
I
That's
didn't
you do
search
the
for your
police.
gummies.
Okay.
You got to put them in the trunk before you leave the stop. That's it. That's all I was trying to tell you, so you don't drive off and your vape falls off, and I get blamed for that. That's it.
Okay. But you did come up on me butthurt, and you. You're a
See, that's fine.
Exactly. Exactly. That's all this is.
Okay.
We're done. You need to learn
Okay.
context. Where's
So several things went wrong on this in this video. This cop speeding through the streets at 72 miles per hour in a 40-mile-per-hour zone and putting the citizens in jeopardy of being injured or even worse, all because his ego was hurt. He heard someone drive by say something that he did not like. But not only that, he forgot about the Supreme Court rulings like Houston v. Hill that say, hey, the citizens can say what they want to you. You got to get thicker skin and toughen up. Not only that, you have this as well. Here you have an illegal search, and a cop can only search you if he has a warrant or have your permission or something that gives him legal authority to do so, like incident to arrest. And initially, well, he was going to arrest the guy, so he thought he had incident to arrest, but yet he decided not to arrest the guy because of what his partner told him. Well, either way, he did not arrest him, so this is a Fourth Amendment rights violation. You searched him and you did not arrest him. And also when they open the car doors and they're leaning and breaking the threshold, that's a search as well. So the rights of this gentleman was violated several times within this one encounter. Now, the follow-up to what happened to this cop, it was stated by people who live in the town, because I could not find this to verify it for myself, but there were several comments stating that this cop was fired for speeding through the streets, violating rights of citizens, which I think he should have been, because clearly this was not the first time and it was not going to be the last time. So again, I can't 1000% say that's factual, but the people who live in that town definitely did state that this cop was fired. It could have been fired for this reason or maybe something else. Who knows? But what we all should know is our rights and make sure we stay safe. With that being said, we the people, you, signing off.